switch. The Babytoni99 and Peter Pan situation, bro. Let's see. Let's indulge in another video about Disney adults.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with the ongoing Peter Pan incident on TikTok where a 27-year-old woman has been
The only thing I've heard about this, by the way, though, literally the only thing is that she's obsessed with him. I don't know what she's been doing. All I heard is that she's obsessed with him, like, and apparently she's been following bro around. That's the only thing I've heard.
stalking various different Peter Pan character actors at Disney World for the past 10 years. But I've been locked into this case since it first hit my desk earlier this week. Babytoni99 is our hound dog in question here, and she rose to fame very...
Every single last one of the videos are Disney adult activities. Goodness gracious, bro. This is her religion, bro. This is what she does. This is her now. She's found something and made it her whole personality, bro.
Babytoni99 is our hound dog in question here, and she rose to fame very recently after posting a video on TikTok of a very uncomfortable interaction she had with a Peter Pan at Disney World. Now, fair warning before I play the clip, I cut the length of it down.
What is up with the craze of Disney? Like, I get it's like probably like the nostalgia factor or whatever. I understand that. But bro, Disney is expensive and it's hot outside. Like every day it's hot outside. So you're paying an absurd amount of money to walk around a park, ride a couple of rides, and eat gigantic sized turkey legs. That doesn't really sound like a good time, bro. It doesn't, bro. You can do that at any other amusement park. Literally any other. And everything is overpriced. Literally everything. A bottle of water, $10.
By a lot. The original video was about 5 minutes or so, and I cut it down to around 50 seconds.
Hey dad, how's your day been? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I won't be hearing those words for about another 5 to 6 years, bro. Maybe even 8.
I kept all of the important stuff in there, but if you want to subject yourself to the full length video, it is still up on her TikTok. It is also a very difficult watch. It's very hard to watch, but the rest of the clips that I have for you today aren't much better, so sorry in advance for those, I guess.
Hi. Hi. What? Whoa! Where did you get this?
I made it.
No, you didn't.
I made it.
This is really nice.
Thanks.
I could never do this job, bro. I could never do this job, bro. Ever, bro. Like, this is more like a little calmer because, you know, his fit, you know, it's a little bit more calmer. But, bro, I be seeing, like, the dude that's wearing the Frozone suit, the dude that's wearing the Sully from Monsters, Inc. suit. It is 95 degrees outside. I know they're dying under that suit. I know they are.
What are you supposed to do with it?
I wanted to take a picture of you with it.
Like I said, bro, he's more chill. But I know he's still hot in here.
Oh.
He's still hot in
You
this
guys look just like each other. If you were a duck.
Hey! It's not as good as me, though.
No.
What?
So
Why are you looking at me like that?
do you want one?
If you wanted that, you could have just said so.
This is so awkward. Why are they, like, acting like he's this mystical creature, bro? How old are we? How old is this lady, bro? On a serious note, how old is this lady? Why are we acting like he's some mystical creature, like he's about to pull some fairy dust out of his pocket as we speak? No.
Oh boy.
If I had this job, I would definitely be a meth addict. I would be on some sort of drugs.
Whoa, it's just like you.
It looks like you.
Oh, yeah.
Is something wrong with her?
This is great. What am I supposed to do with it? Okay. Is that what you wanted? Great.
Why are they refilming the interaction?
Well, now what? You have your prizes. I have my prize.
Now we'll see you next week, right?
Thanks for the prize.
Bye, Peter.
Bro, leave him alone.
See you later.
See ya.
Her prize that he's talking about at the end of that video there is a wood chip that he picked up off the ground and chucked into her hand. But yeah, incredibly uncomfortable watch. She has him firmly pressed up against that concrete wall with absolutely no escape whatsoever. And for a minute there, when he asked why she was looking at him like that, it looked like he broke character just a little bit, and I am genuinely terrified to think of what face she was making on the other side of the phone. And then, of course, recording at the end, you have the enabler of all enablers looking that Peter dead in the eyes and saying, "So we'll see you next week, right?" And a quick scroll through her TikTok account will tell you that she actually has been at this for the last 10 years, and she posts relentlessly about
What?
her relationship with the Peter Pan character actors. She posts a lot of lovey compilation videos about how her first love was a lost boy,
Bro, restraining order. But this is a different actor. Is this the same person?
or various different clips of them
Yeah.
just frolicking around together. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff that you would expect from someone who is posting about their longtime partner and not a grown man dressed up as a child character who is quite literally being forced to be nice to you and let you go on for as long as you want. She also posts videos of herself waiting to chase Peter Pan down just so she could talk to him or give him things or whatever.
It's always a good morning when you see the green leaves.
Oh.
Just imagine for a second, okay? You're a young man.
She was on that, bro. I ain't even gonna
Good
hold
morning
you.
when you see the green leaves.
Definitely
Just
saw
imagine
her, bro.
for a second,
He
okay?
definitely saw her from his periphery, bro. I would have kept trying to run.
You're
Seriously.
a young man somewhere between the ages of 18 to 22, and your daily work cycle consists of walking around in the blistering heat for hours on end in itchy green tights and a felt miniskirt. And while wearing the world's worst combination, you also have to interact with hundreds of children and Disney adults a day. And then layered on top of that is the fact that you also have to look over your shoulder between every single interaction because you never know when Tony's gonna be there, sprinting full speed right for you. Genuinely, there are not enough cigarettes in the world to stop me from flying off
I
the
really hope
nearest
that's not full speed for Tony. Imagine you're running for your life, bro, and this is the fastest you could run. You're doomed. Even though she's skipping, but I really hope
Just
it's not full speed for her, bro. Which it might be.
because you never know when Tony's gonna be there, sprinting full speed right for you. Genuinely, there are not enough cigarettes in the world to stop me from flying off the nearest tall building to escape the weekly fate that is Babytoni99. She does literally go every single week. She has not missed a week, whether it be
How much money would that cost, bro? That's not cheap. To go to Disney every week, bro? That's not cheap.
physically or virtually for the past 10 years. Even when she isn't there physically, she will succumb to withdrawals from her relationship and will require that somebody go to Disney World on her behalf to track down one of the Peters and get a personal video from him addressed to her.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Tony. You're probably in school right now, which is pretty terrible.
This does seem to have made
Oh my
its way
gosh.
into her adult routine in her real life where she needs to be in close
It's her
proximity to
religion, bro. Apparently, like, she worships Peter Pan, bro. It's Peter Pan, bro. Seriously. Peter Pan has documentaries on him on how evil he could be. There's no way we're looking up to him, bro.
a Peter Pan 4 times a month. In
This
this
is
video that she
ridiculous, bro.
posted that also took her a little over 2 months to make, she backed yet another Peter up against a wall and promised to crochet him a gift and return to come give it to him.
Did you make anything for me? I didn't know you were going
Just, they're always pinned against a wall, bro. They're always pinned against a wall.
I want, how about a dinosaur? Next Tuesday? Yeah.
Imagine being held hostage. You're being held hostage and you gotta stay in character, bro. I would, if I had this job and I had to deal with this lady, bro, this young lady, this woman, if I had to deal with her, I would actually jump off Magic Mountain. They would find me on top of Magic Mountain and I would dive bomb from off top.
A green dinosaur? Like a dino chicken nugget? Yeah! I can do that. So I've been carrying around this dinosaur. This is now week 9. And we're gonna see if we can finally find Peter Pan and give him this dinosaur today.
This Peter did an astronomical job at running away, and his tactical evasion techniques bought him 9 whole weeks of peace and freedom from Tony. But Babytoni99 is a certified seek and destroy operator, so his freedom was ultimately cut short when she finally hunted him down after not.
It's 95 degrees outside and you have a UAV on you at all times. You have a UAV on you at all times, known as what? As Babytoni99. That's the name of your UAV. Mind you, you're in a Peter Pan costume and you're supposed to appease to children. Disney World is no longer for kids, bro. Disney World is just for Disney adults that were kids in like the 90s, maybe even early 2000s.
9 long weeks.
Whoa! Look at this! Peter's.
And then like he has to act like he cares. I know deep down he doesn't care. How are they not sweating? Especially him. Which I can't tell from here, but how is he not sweating? It doesn't look like he's sweating at all.
This is cool. Thanks a lot.
But her infatuation is not limited to her TikTok account, because her Instagram also features a number of wildly uncomfortable interactions between her and various different Peters. There are many, many photos that she herself very proudly posted where she is attempting to kiss different Peters repeatedly. Or what's probably my least favorite post across both of her social media accounts is a video of her hugging a Peter and whispering in his ear while he looks genuinely terrified.
Even he looks disappointed.
She's also made attempts at proposals. She posted a video of her asking a Peter Pan if he would like to go to homecoming with her.
Will you go to homecoming with me?
To homecoming?
Yeah.
Just say no and skip away, bro. That's how you stay in character. Say no, like yell the word no in her face and skip away.
I don't know. What is homecoming?
You might even get a raise.
Home to something, so I would be going home with you. Where's your home?
Right, at my school we have a dance.
You gonna dance?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't dance.
And in case you didn't catch it there at the end, he does say that he cannot dance, which I interpreted as a very nice way of him trying to wriggle out of the rest of that conversation. And instead of taking that one on the chin, Tony decides to have absolutely no situational or self-awareness and decides that she's gonna teach the Peter how to dance so that he has no nice ways of saying no.
It's just the most awkward interactions.
And God only knows how many times she's actually done something like that, but I would have to imagine it was more than once. Because a Peter made a video for one of the humiliation rituals that she wasn't actually physically there to partake in, where he said very explicitly that they were just best friends and they would never be anything more than that.
But I just want to say you're my best friend. I'm so grateful that you're my best friend because we're best friends. But we're not going to be anything more than that, so don't get any ideas.
Imagine getting friend zoned by Peter Pan. Imagine getting friend zoned by Peter Pan. Bro, life is over. Your life is over. Seriously. If your life is getting so bad to the point where you gotta get friend zoned by a actor for Peter Pan at Disney World, it's over, bro.
Now, if you don't know, which I didn't know up until today, to be honest with you, Disney character actors are told this is a rule for them that they have to address guests as their best friend to try and make it a more special encounter for them. But
So
in
it's
the video,
parasocial.
right, while adhering to Disney's law, he looked like he was genuinely pleading with her to understand that through the character facade, he really means it. Tony genuinely does post more about Peter Pan than she does her own husband, which she is married, by the way, in case you didn't know that. During my day of field
You have no excuse, man. EDP has a girlfriend and she has a husband. Babytoni99 has a husband. Yes. You have no excuse, bro.
research, I only came across a handful of posts about her real life relationship compared to the sea of green that I found across both of her social media pages. What I did find out though is that her husband is a Marine. This is a horrible day of representation for all the active duty Marines out there, ooh rah, but this would kind of explain why she has so much goddamn time on her hands and how she affords this love affair in the first place, because Disney does have a pretty good military discount. Tony's antics have started leaking out of her own personal social media, and they are starting to burden the lives of others. Now, there is a newer video circulating of a little girl meeting Peter Pan at Disney World, but everyone's kind of picking up on a second frequency there, because in the background of that sweet little video is Tony, impatiently looming in wait for her weekly hour with Peter.
Hi, Penny. Oh boy, high five. It's good to see you. Have you been going on lots
Oh
and
my
lots of adventures?
gosh, that's her. Oh my gosh, she's roaming around like a lion on a hunt. Well, she's not roaming, but she's just there. Like, actually a UAV, bro. Actually, this is like the movie Obsession, but IRL.
I
Seriously.
saw you. Wow. Like what?
Look at the way she's just striding her hair, bro. She gotta be on something. She has to be. I'm calling it. She's an addict. He's trying to elongate. I know the method he's doing. He's trying to elongate this interaction as long as he can, just so he don't have to deal with her, bro. I know what he's doing.
We're leaving, but like.
He even popped a squat.
Apparently, at some point, a close friend or a relative of hers posted a video in her defense, essentially saying that we don't know the whole story and then telling Toni to keep her head up and keep pressing forward. But I can't find the full video, nor have I seen the full video, so I can't comment too much on it. But if you do have the full clip, send it my way. Otherwise, that's kind of where we're at with this. I don't really see it getting too much deeper, to be honest with you, because she's already been at it for a decade. But I do want to point out—
imagine she just kidnaps a Peter Pan actor, bro. That would be it wouldn't be hilarious. But I ain't gonna hold you. That would be a deep rabbit hole to go down to. Because then that's how you know it's deeper than what it actually looks like on the outside.
That her behavior with all of the different various Peters that she has come across has remained about the same. So her infatuation doesn't seem to be necessarily with the grown-up behind the getup, but rather with the child character himself, which is very strange, you know? And her physical actions, her actual behavior—
this kind of reminds me of the fact that she has the infatuation with the character. This reminds me of those pedophiles that only like the younger looking anime characters, if you know what I mean. That's what this reminds me of.
It's very predatory as well. You know, I don't think that I have to say that, but going out of your way to corner somebody at their job, to be delusional about them
and it's hot outside. It's 95 degrees, bro. Oh my god.
Front of them is not normal behavior for a 27-year-old, let alone doing it repeatedly for the last 10 years. You know, do with that what you will. But yeah, there's not really anything else. There was a previous Peter Pan who did come out and kind of like talk about his experience with Disney World. I do highly recommend—
I was about to say, I thought she was about to say with Babytoni99. I was about to say, they're starting to come out with their own experiences with Babytoni99. Like, she's like this massacre, like this event that you like, this canon event that you have to go through as Peter Pan. It's the Babytoni99, bro.
Watching his video is very informative for me as somebody who doesn't know.
She might even have her own code with Disney, bro. You got a Baby Toni, bro. Code Baby Toni, bro. And then all of a sudden, like, there's just like secret agents that come up behind her and just choke her out. A man can only dream, though.
The inner workings behind all of the character actors over there. I also want to point out that there's a picture going around that is like 99.8% probably AI, and it is of the little crocheted duck that Toni
Is that a Apple AirTag inside of it, bro? If that's real, I'm not gonna lie, she gotta get jail time, right? It's illegal.
handed that Peter at the beginning of this video.
That's
People are
hilarious,
circulating that because it's a photo of that duck opened up and inside it is an AirTag. I don't think that's real, okay? You shouldn't think that's real either. Just, you know, let's put our thinking caps on for a second. AI it's out there, and people are going to capitalize off a weird situation. So, no, I don't think that Toni stuffed an AirTag into a crocheted chick and handed it to a Peter Pan at Disney World. That being said, I didn't really go out of my way to censor any information. Her social media handles may or may not have made it into some of those clips. So, if you do go on her social media page, don't spread hate. Don't be weird. You know, let's be normal about this. If she is not all mentally there, right, sending her hate's not going to do a whole lot for it. And again, she's been at this for the past decade, so she's in a very rigid routine. I highly doubt—
and it doesn't look like she's ever going to stop, man.
Out anyone's comments on her TikTok page telling her that she's weird and predatory are going to break her from that routine. And like apparently somebody in her close circle said, right, we don't know the whole story. That's true. We just know what we've been given. Unfortunately, everything that we've been given does point to predatory behavior, and it has all been given to us directly from her. So, once again, do with that what you will, but please be incredibly normal about it and try your best not to be a harmful peasant on the internet. That's all I got for you.
Hey, man, W video, man. Let's send our prayers up for every single last one of those Peter Pan actors or impersonators, whatever you want to call them. Let's send our prayers up for them, man.